What up, Jazz?
Good evening and welcome to Omnibroslive. We are live and on the air. That's right, buddy. Thank you already to Nathaniel8448 because he and I both have good taste in comic books. So we're starting off on a roll. We're $2 richer.
Wow.
Right on, man. No, the
Thank you,
hardcover
sir.
mythology is standard sized, but that does not change the fact that mythology is the best Batman book of the year. So says Taylor Brown and myself on Batterdays in the Batcave every other Saturday on Omnidog's Vault. Me, I'm Omnidog, and okay, wait. This is Gabe Matrix.
What's up, everybody? Thanks to everybody showing up tonight. I don't even know what we're doing tonight. This is a rare special occasion. It's great to have everybody here. And to have one of the best people ever immediately show up when I say that is even better. What's up, Gio?
Doing pretty well.
Okay, we can't hear you again.
Yeah, you're a little quiet, man. I want to hear your awesome compliment him when he leaves. I see how it is.
Let's see. Oh, he's changed.
He's probably checking out. But yeah, I'm here. It's finally getting cold in Vegas.
Yep,
so
same here.
It's that weather time, and it feels great. Fuck 120-degree
heat. Yeah, I can't disagree with that.
Yeah, us Diet Coke weasels can't handle
we can't.
All that.
Diet Coke drinking weasels cannot handle 120-degree heat. We're used to more moderate temperatures.
120-degree heat, we don't like it because that will mess up the binding on your books.
Yeah, I would guess. Joe Chip, I'm already a week into growing it back. It's there. Aiku's still waiting for the Dark Prince Charming review from Jess. Maybe I'll read that this week. I actually just have to finish up my Batgirl read, and then I've actually got nothing on my plate that I have to read.
What's a part of that Batgirl read?
It's just Gail Simone's New 52 run.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like something a little bit more all-inclusive. Like, go all the way back to the Silver Age.
No, I was thinking about reading the Cassandra Cain and Stephanie Brown runs too.
Those are huge fan favorites for sure. I love Cassandra Cain. That's my Batgirl.
That's your Batgirl.
Yeah, I mean, I was reading comics. It wasn't Batgirl. It was Oracle. Well, it was like the very end of Batgirl, beginning of Oracle. So to me, there wasn't a Batgirl until what was the event? No Man's Land, Cataclysm. When she popped up there, that's when she became my Batgirl. And Stephanie Brown stuff is really good too. There was a lot of fan fervor behind that. Damn it, they had an omnibus for it. I forgot what it was called. Burnside Batgirl is probably some of the best stuff that you're going to read in a while.
Some slow-growing scrub. Listen, pal.
Wow.
That's an insult.
Don't insult this man's follicle fortitude.
My wife just complained when I kissed her, so it's growing in. Yvonne Craig, something wrong. She was something great.
How's Gio? What's up, bud?
You up there, Gio? You okay?
Can you hear me now?
No.
You can't.
What's going on?
We can hear you. Just kind of
hear you. It's just a little quiet. It's okay. We can hear you. Go ahead.
Is it still
cleared? Oh, it's clear.
The audio.
We can hear you fine now.
Okay.
Yes.
All right,
it's just quiet. I mean, you're loud enough, but you're not fully here.
Yeah, we can hear you just fine.
You're like the conscience that's telling me, that I should run over that person in the parking lot. You're that kind of voice right now. The voice of God, Gio. We need your voice.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, much better.
All right, I'm about to trash my whole system up.
Oh, man. Everybody watch out. The gentle giant's coming out. He's going to crush this shit.
No, apparently nothing works. So
well, now it works. It works now.
Yeah, because I'm using this stupid thing.
Oh, well, it works. So relax and just use it. So it's Monday, hauls, previews, and reads. And when you talk about reading and hauling, you're talking about InStockTrades.com, where you can... Oh! Here's the untimely Omar.
I was playing with my kids. You can't give me crap for that.
I came to you in the middle of the day for IT help, and you were playing with your kids.
I know. This is what I do for a living. My daughter was doing what? She was reading comic books.
She was. Right in the middle of the day. It was nice.
Yeah, they're out of school today and tomorrow. Tomorrow's voting day.
Right.
So yeah, we were finishing up a game we were playing.
Very nice. Very nice. And what? No, I'm not going to say it. InStockTrades.com. No, I was going to say something totally racist, and it wouldn't have gone over well.
What? Totally racist?
Yeah, it was not going to go over well.
Yeah, be careful. This is the
means.
Omnibros chat where white supremacist Jess lives. Don't air it out here.
Jess, I was having a wholesome conversation.
You know how many times I've had immigration knock on my door because of a dog they told me? Come on. It's all Jess.
White privilege Jess. That's what I'm going to change my name from Omnidog to.
Yeah. What is up, man? What's going on?
We are going to be talking about hauls, previews, reads, and giving away an IST gift card that we've forgotten about 3 times already. I take full responsibility for that because I was too busy having a cop hold my beer while he wrote me up a warning because of my white privilege.
Wow.
No. Okay. It was, yeah, I have it written here right away because it as the moderator, it is my fault that I did not give away the IST.
You really let the ball drop on that one. And
totally.
All right. So let's give it away to somebody. I'm going to give it away to somebody in the chat. Let's see.
We're not doing it.
Next person that gives me what is Wolverine's first full appearance? That's who
no, we're not doing it.
Oh, that's a controversial topic too.
No, first full appearance. What I want to see. Oh, that guy right there, near mint condition, Hulk 181. Gift card. Thank you.
That's not
we will get
what we're doing. Near mint condition.
Oh, come on. That was a good one.
That was funny, but it's actually not a winner. You can't win. You're part of the crew.
No, but my channel isn't. I am.
Your channel.
The Uncanny Omar is. He did not say that.
My goodness. Let me get out my promo really quickly before they fire us. InStockTrades.com, where you can get your collected editions up to 50% off. Loyalty discounts add 2% to that. Every quarter, there's an Omnibroslive discount code. If you're in the United States and you order $50 or more worth of books, you get free shipping. That's right, free shipping. If you know how much shipping costs, that's a big deal. Fabulous customer service. That's right, I said it. She's fabulous. The fabulous customer service of IST and their fabulous packaging. That's InStockTrades.com. InStockTrades.com.
Man, I can't wait to talk about the releases for this week.
Well, we can do that first if you want. Yeah.
No, that's next week.
We have some stuff this week.
Yeah. Well, you want to do that first, or
I will bow to you. Whatever you want to do first is fine with me.
All right. I want just to give all of us a social security number.
I meant comic book wise. Oh. I didn't mean personal.
I'm sure a few of our cousins already have his social security number.
Oh, trust me, there's 23 of them.
Might as well keep up with the racist episode.
Jess is getting a lot.
This is the racist episode
from picking all these strawberries in California.
Thank you, Justin Page.
Ooh, Justin Page, thank you. That doubles our money already. We're up to $4.
What?
That's almost a comic book. Thank
That's awesome. That's almost a comic book. That's right.
We started the show with Nathaniel donating $2 right off the bat because I agreed with him that Batman Mythology was the best Batman story of the year.
That's all it takes to get money? Shit.
I
Bendis
agree
is
with
the
whatever
best
you had to say.
writer I've ever read. Bendis and Mark Miller. Those guys are amazing.
Mark Miller.
Everybody's got a buying price. I know Jess will do like this big I love Batman Damn if somebody gives him $5.
$5 for Batman Damn?
You're a cheap whore, you know.
How dare you? You've stayed at my house. What an insult.
Oh, that's right. You make money. All this racism is so Lovecraftian. What's up, Gio?
Lovecraftian.
How's Gio doing?
What a nice callback to yesterday's episode.
Yeah, it is. I didn't even know he was a racist.
Gio, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay,
guys.
there you are. Good deal, man. Good deal.
Did you change your camera? You look better.
Yeah, I threw everything in the trash. Whatever.
Gio's technology frustrated.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So why don't we do hauls then?
Sure. That's great.
Justin
I
Page.
hauled like it was 2016.
Immortal Hulk 25 was a game changer. It's really good. He lets you now go easy, Cramps.
What?
Yeah, I'm now allowed to mow Jess's front and back lawn since I stayed over at his house.
Hey, that is totally uncalled for. He and his wife were lovely when they stayed here.
On your way through the house to go mow
He
the
would
backyard.
not let his Latina housemaid around me, though. So I could try to liberate her.
She gets paid well.
Oh, wow.
I believe it. Do you keep her away from the CGC comics, though?
Yeah, you pay her so she doesn't steal from you.
I pay a lot of people so they don't steal from me.
What did you get? Let's do a haul. What is it that you're getting out of this bag, man?
I am trying to get my haul out of this first bag, and then I have another bag that I'm getting the other haul out of. I took advantage of the 3% off sale that IST dropped the other day, maybe 2-3 weeks ago. And it's possible pain pills are involved. I was in the hospital for a week, and they may have given me some candy to chew on because I was in a great deal of pain. So it's possible that some of this was induced.
Is there a Ben Omnibus Volume 2 in there?
There's not a Ben Omnibus number 2 in there.
Daniel Way,
All
Deadpool.
3 Nightfalls with 4 copies of each.
Nightfall, yes.
No, there's no Nightfall. I guarantee these are all quality books. I had just been waiting to pull
Are
the
we
trigger.
insinuating that Nightfall is not somehow high quality?
He totally went there.
I went there. That's
will
not
not
a book
stand
that I care for. That is a subjective subject, and I do not care for that book.
All right, man. Show off
based
your
on the
books.
reason that they made a movie from it. 100% makes that a good movie or a good comic book series. Then the Neil Adams shit got adapted to a movie. Nightfall did.
Batman Damn's getting adapted into a movie.
Oh my God! I hope I'm dead before that happens.
Don't say that.
The double feature with Whiting and Geyer.
That will be the death of me. Thank you, Charlie Rogers, for saying you're glad I'm doing better. I appreciate that. I'm just pulling them out of the plastic. We're making it. I'm making it.
Did you buy single issues? Like 80 single issues?
Yeah, it sounded like you bought it from Torpedo. There's 15 pieces of tape you got to rip off.
Yeah. Okay, I told you I hauled like it was 2016 because my wish list was big. Okay, finally. Are you guys waiting for me? You could have done your hauls.
I didn't haul anything.
Yeah, I didn't get anything either.
All right, well, give me a second. So my haul then.
Yep.
As we do this, I don't. We were waiting for Jess because you are the man.
Yeah,
Jess.
you were like, I hauled so much, and the thing
did.
that I hauled I can't
Out of
really
respect.
show.
There's out of respect, man. You know, age before beauty, and we were waiting for Jess.
Okay, I'm totally ready now. Whenever you want.
Go for it, man. I want to see what you got. We were in suspense this whole time.
I saw this book on the Omnibus Collectors page. It looked really cool, and I decided to get it. It's by IDW Publishing, but it's a Euro comic. Let me Gramercy Park. This looked really boss. It's about New York, 1954. A young woman patiently, whatever. I can't go through every single book, but she's got a gun in her hand, so something's happening. And then what I really had been waiting for was all the Fairest books, because I realized that I had them in singles and that I sold all my singles and I did not have all the Fairest books.
Why didn't you pick them up in oversized hardcover? They're coming out after the Jack of Fables OHC 3 comes out.
Don't even start.
Or you could just wait till the 16th ABSA Omnibus comes out for
ABSA Omnibus.
I'm just saying.
This is a Warren Ellis book, one of his earliest, City of Silence.
Have not heard of that book.
I know, I hadn't either, and I just discovered it. It was a Warren Ellis book. It looked
There's
radical.
that word we haven't heard in a while.
What word?
Discovered it. That's one of my earliest shows with you all.
Discovered?
Yes. Never mind. Continue.
Gideon Falls 3. Love this series.
Real quick, Jess, I'm sorry. Who was the artist on that Warren Ellis book?
Gary.
It looked like Tony Harris.
Gary Erskine.
No idea who that is. Has a very like Tony Harris style.
It's wild, man. Yeah.
Is that the last Gideon Falls, by the way?
I don't actually know the answer to that. Does somebody out in the chat know that?
I still haven't read that book at all. I have no idea what Gideon Falls is about.
Oh, it's so good.
It's about a bread barn.
Yeah, it is so good. Justice League Dark. Number 2.
Hope this one makes more sense to you now that you read all the metal.
Yeah, I hope so too. I'm going to read number 1 first. Betty and Veronica by Adam Hughes. I love Adam Hughes.
What? He did not draw that.
He did. Drew the inside too.
He drew the inside of a comic book?
Yep.
I haven't seen that in ages.
I know. That's why I wanted to get it.
How is that not an oversized hardcover?
I
figured they'd make a big deal about that.
Yeah. That's why I wanted to get it. And
he actually recently did some pages in Fantastic Four. It was the bachelorette party for
Johnny?
For no
or Ben?
Alyssa or Alicia.
The chat is saying there's still more Gideon Falls out there.
Okay. Thank you, chat.
Olivier DS is one of the best and most interesting members of the Omnibus Collectors group. He has an exquisite taste, and he had Hadrian's Wall as one of his main books of the year so far.
It's an awesome book.
Oh, you've read it?
Yeah, that is an awesome freaking book.
Oh, good. So I had to get this. Great.
I probably should have reviewed it. Let me know when you review it. I'll review it with you. It's great.
Okay.
Man.
Okay, good. That's a great idea. Taylor Brown from Batter Days in the Batcave read this and gave it a super high marks. Spider-Man Life Story by Chip Zdarsky. He said it was fantastic. Looks like it's got beautiful art.
It's all Mark Bagley. I'm thinking that one might win some kind of Eisner. It's a damn good story.
Okay.
And you'll appreciate it a lot more if you're familiar with like a lot of the Spider-Man stories, but you don't have to. Like
Okay.
it's a good read. It's like what if Spider-Man had aged in the real lifetime? Like, so in the 60s, you know, he was in high school, and 70s, he was in his 20s, and so on. So it's really cool how they mix too a lot of the storylines. My wife loved it. Like we read it together. So yeah, it's really good, man.
Mark Bagley still has it too.
Boy, he sure does.
Yeah.
This book I picked up on a whim, and after I did, I saw lots of people say it was really good, and that is Hexwives. The war went on for centuries. One side, a coven of perpetually reincarnating witches dedicated to cultivating their otherworldly abilities and guarding their independence. On the other side, an all-male conspiracy of witch hunters known as the Architects, determined to put an end to the power
And of course, Jess turns right to the topless woman page.
well, I was trying to make sure there wasn't that.
I like that cover.
Yeah, it's really cool. So this is about witches as housewives, and I'm all about witches, so I'm digging this book. This is by Omar's favorite, Bendis, Naomi, Season 1. I've heard good things about this book. The DC
Omar's
Universe's
favorite.
newest hero. Taylor Brown also raved about, and we're going to review this book together in our new Crime Corner series, YouTube show, American Carnage. This is apparently awesome. Into the Heart of Darkness. So this is a crime book, and we love crime stories, so we're going to start a crime YouTube show. That's about the nichiest of niches, crime comics.
You have to go all the way back to the 40s for that stuff.
Yeah. And this thing has gotten tons of praise. Invisible Kingdom.
I like how thick it is. Yeah, it's a good book.
G.
dug
Willow
it.
Wilson.
Mm-hmm. I'm surprised they didn't go hardcover with this one.
Is this one and done? Oh, Burger Books. I didn't know this was a Burger book.
It's not a. No, it's a. What's a
It's a comic
burger
book.
book? It's a Dark Horse book.
Yeah.
Bur-
Burger book.
Burger book.
Karen
Oh,
Berger did.
sorry.
Oh, burger. Oh.
I heard something else. Okay, got it.
I thought you meant hamburger.
Yeah, hamburger book. It's a
Like what?
Jughead book.
Oh.
No, she's been over there for well over 2 years now,
This
right?
is the
Or about
first
a year.
thing I've gotten by her. Is this a one and done, Omar?
I
you
don't
know?
think so. I think it's
No?
still going, or whenever I guess they get
It
time.
says volume 1 on it. And then my buddy Mark Wade. Excuse me. Archie Varsity Edition 2. Hardcover.
Now, school me and those that don't know, what is Archie? Is this the new Archie?
Yeah.
Is this Mark Wade?
Mark Wade's taken over Archie.
So it's the stuff that he did with
He's rebooted him completely. Yeah,
Fiona Staples, right? Like
exactly.
So this is volume 2 of that same ongoing series.
Correct.
Who does the art in that? Is it the guy that used to do Morning Glories?
Let me see. Joe Aisma and Pete Woods.
Yeah, that's the guy that used to do Morning Glories. I missed that book.
It's coming back, man. Sometime whenever Spencer wants.
And then I actually have a couple more. My friend Kyle sent me The Unsound, which I want to read, by Cullen Bunn.
Oh yeah, I do have a couple books from Kyle. They came in this past weekend.
Uh-huh. And since he dared me to do it, I am kind of embarrassed. But I
Oh, this is
bought
gonna be
them.
good.
No, I bought them. But
Yeah, I see
look,
it.
Yeah, they look beautiful.
I see it.
Oh,
No.
you did it. You did it, Jess, you crazy bastard.
FOMO.
Oh,
I didn't want to do it, but Tyler Blunt challenged me into doing it, and somehow I don't know. I'm sure there was some kind of Vicodin or something involved in that. I don't know.
Jumped the shark with that, Jess. Next thing is going to be you and a stack of manga books. That's happening.
I
If you
can't
can
wait
go
for
and
that.
get in the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger craze. Oh, Jess,
They're really good though.
you need help. We need an intervention.
I never watched the show.
Me either.
But I've always liked giant robots. Like that was my thing growing up as a kid. But
If
man,
Jess doesn't already have that Providence box, set, you keep looking for it right now.
I love that series. It was so good. I really, really enjoyed it.
The Power Rangers one?
Yeah, it was really good. I bought them actually, I think I bought it when I was in Vegas visiting Gabe. Because I saw the first hardcover. I saw that it collected all the covers in the back. So I was like, I think I'm just going to go ahead and pick it up and see what because all my friends that were reading it were Power Ranger fans. So I didn't believe anything they said. I'm like, of course they're going to say it's great. But no, man, it turned out to be really good. You know what's really good? I don't hear anybody talking about is Robotech. Same formula that they did with Power Rangers and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Transformers.
And Voltron?
Have they done it with Voltron yet?
No, I'm just saying. Are you saying they kind of revamped it?
Yeah,
They have Voltron comics.
But I don't hear anybody talk about those. But everybody talks about TMNT, Transformers, Power Rangers. But man, Robotech is fucking awesome too. However, I want to say I don't think it's the same creative team though, because Brian Wood was writing it at first.
Oh,
so that I think alone. A lot of people are like, no.
That's like finding out Bill Cosby wrote a comic book.
Thank you, Justin Page. $2 for a new pill box for Jazz.
All right, good job.
Right on, man.
No, Hanky Pim. I think the Robotech
just trade paperbacks right now
they just started a brand new series. Also,
yeah, but they're on the 4th or 5th trades already because they're doing like 4 issues a trade, right? So, but it's good. It's really good.
Because they just did a new #1 for a new series. I think 1, maybe 2 issues are out for the Robotech right now.
Oh, okay. So I guess they're doing.
They revamped it. They did like a season 2, kind of like they did with Transformers. I think. I don't know Robotech, and I know nothing about Robotech other than I put it on my shelf.
Love that stuff.
So there's my haul.
That's a
in
good
all
haul.
its glory.
All right.
Gabe, what'd you get, man?
All right, let me see. I talked about this a little bit yesterday on the show. Everybody just dips out and it's my haul. What the fuck?
I'm here.
No, he's there.
I'm just testing out the button thing.
Like Omar left, Gio left. Everyone's like, fuck Gabe and his haul. No one cares. I'm going to go walk the dog.
We can
All
do
right.
logos. Sorry.
That's cool.
Oh, I like that logo.
Yeah.
A Week in Geekdom.
You can add logos.
You can?
Yeah.
I'll have to have you teach me how to do that. I have a logo.
Yeah. I forgot how to do it. Oh, okay. Sorry, Gabe. I'm interrupting your thing, but at the bottom of your screen to the left, where it says your name and your box, it says you're on the show.
Yeah.
There's a little picture icon, and when you click on it, you can edit your avatar, and then you put a picture up.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you guys can see it.
Okay. Well, before we step into the studio,
You can do it right now, live. That's what I was doing while you were showing your haul.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. He wasn't watching you do your haul. He was like literally doing things behind the scenes.
That's fine.
That's fine.
I watch all your
He does.
Whatever.
He really does. Like Gio is the kindest guy ever. I don't know why I was giving him shit. I apologize, Gio. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
Hey, I gave you a nice shout out in my Black Bolt thing because I was like, you're the only person I know that cares about fucking Inhumans, and I was wrong. Inhumans or Black Bolt was good.
Oh, that's very sweet of you. Thank you so much.
I thought about you, man.
All right, so let's go ahead and get this started.
Again?
Again.
Sorry.
All right, so let's see.
I was showing him some man love, man. I never do that on this channel. All right, my bad. Go ahead.
All right. So yeah, all about me
Man
now.
love.
Nah, never mind.
I'm sorry, Gabe. Please continue.
Yeah, let me show off my manga.
Ooh,
What?
Yeah.
wow.
All right, so I finished the first 3 issues of Berserk. That was my gateway drug. Thanks, Jill, for the push on that one. So after volume 3, I had to pick up volume 4 because this is starting what seems to be the origin story of the main character, Guts. And I can't wait for this because this is the one where you guys told me that this is part of the golden age or the golden era of Berserk, the first 14 volumes or so. So
Golden Arc.
Golden Arc.
Yeah, you're in for a treat.
Speaking of treats, One Piece. I don't know how that segue worked, but it did.
What's happening? What's happening?
One Piece. This is the second 1, 2, 3. Volumes 4, 5, and 6.
Nice.
I'm loving One Piece. I'm sticking with it. I'm
Wait a
going
minute.
down.
Yeah, I saw 4, 5, and 6. That means you've read 1, 2, and 3.
Yes, I read 1, 2, and 3. Thanks for spoiling my reads, Omar.
I just assume process of a fucking elimination.
That was
Wow.
a surprise read. Now there goes my whole bit for my reads.
Okay.
Yeah, so volumes 4, 5, and 6. Loving the series. Can't wait to see what Luffy Monkey and everybody in his little ragtag pirates gang has up to. So I'm gonna follow along with those adventures. And everybody also kept recommending My Hero Academia, so I picked that up.
That's a good one. You'd like that.
And to kind of step out of the manga side of things, so people don't think that I'm some kind of carbon copy of the real Gabe. I also got the Art of Darksiders hardcover, volume 1. It's all the
Nice.
Jill Matt art.
It's
Ooh.
back. It's back in print, huh?
Back in print. The hardcover is back in print. I actually have the trade paperback because I couldn't find the hardcover.
Hardcover is impossible, but that's awesome. I didn't know it was back in print.
Yep, back in print.
Who's the publisher?
THQ Nordic.
Okay, THQ then.
Yeah, or Udon. Udon's on here. I'm just reading names.
That's what I thought it was. Udon. That's awesome, man.
Virgil's in here. Virgil Publishing, even though there's a video game company.
Oh, you want to highlight him?
Oh,
Jeff?
yeah, I'm sorry. Yep. Yeah,
Boom.
show it off.
Yeah, there's some bitch and Joe Matt art. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should actually open it and show some inside art. You give some real love. What am I doing? That's
Live
that was
unboxing.
inappropriate of me not to have this already open to show art of the genius that is Joe Matt. All right, fuck you. All right, so we got the cover here. Let's take a look what else we got going on. Oh, look at the great art on that. That's Joe Matt original.
Nice.
We got character sketches. More character sketches. Oh, look, a character sketch.
Those are cool, though.
Yeah, great looking stuff in here. The great thing about that video game, for anybody who hasn't played it or checked it out, it's a great dungeon crawler type game. But it's like you're playing a Joe Mad comic book. It's all his art. He designed the characters. He designed the environment, the weapon systems. All of that stuff is based upon his art and his art approval. So it's great. So yeah, volume 1, and I also got volume 2 because that is also back in print as well.
Good choices, man.
Darksiders Genesis is coming out soon. So
those are art books?
Art books.
Okay.
And that. Oh, one more thing. My birthday gift to myself.
Yay.
That's the Batman Beyond
Yeah.
Blu-ray set.
I forgot. I got that too.
Yes,
Nice.
yeah, buddy. This is the great series. The predecessor, and I think almost better than Batman the Animated Series. I love this series. Terry McGinnis is the only character to take over Batman and be accepted as the rightful owner of the crown or the mantle, whatever you want to call it. After
Call it a cow. Let's call it a cow.
Call it a cow. Yeah, that makes better sense. Terry McGinnis is the only character to be able to take over as Batman and be accepted by fandom. I love this character. I think he is.
I think Mr. Dick is going to have some words with you later.
Oh, hey now.
Oh, let me rephrase that. Dick Grayson. That wasn't a threat.
I feel violated. I need HR here. Gio.
Not yet. Not yet.
It is a nice set. It is a very nice set.
It's very well put together. The art design on it's great. I haven't opened it up all the way to see everything, but you can see on the back all the artwork they did on here is great. This thing is absolutely perfect besides the stupid pop. So
don't say stupid. You can get a lot of money for that on eBay.
this really stupid pop is the only thing wrong with this box set.
I agree with Gabe completely.
I don't think that needed to be on here, but it is what it is. It's all 52 episodes. Is the movie in here?
The Return of the Joker's in there, but
Yeah.
that's what my question was for you.
It's the original and the uncut. Oh, hell yeah. I didn't know they had both in there. That's great.
Yeah, the uncut is supposed to be in there, but I haven't popped that one in yet. So
yeah. But did you watch the original where it was all edited out, all the blood and stuff and the different endings? Yeah. I have both those DVDs because the original one, or the cut version, was the only one that they had out. The original uncut version was so violent that they never put it out until like years later. They decided to throw it out on DVD. So I had to get both. And that's my hauls.
Right on, man.
Word.
That pop will pay for your entire DVD set, by the way.
Yeah, you could easily get $40-$50 on it.
Easily.
Everybody, you can hit me up.
What? $40 or $50? I gave it to my wife.
You gave it to your wife?
And you got it.
Get it back tonight while she's asleep.
$40.
Not waiting.
You're not waiting.
I'm not waiting that shit back right now while we're live. We're doing it live.
Doing it live. All right.
Tipped.
Gio, you don't have anything, buddy?
Nope.
No, nothing. Okay. I did go and find a couple books. So yes, mad shout out to my buddy Kyle, who also sent me the Unsound. Same book that he wants Jess and I to read the same books. And I get it. And then, have you read this? I know you pulled this out on your last haul, Jess. The Dead of Winter.
I have it, but I haven't read it yet. No.
So this is based on the board game.
Right.
My brothers really love that board game, and it is really fun. But this is Good Dog, and it is written by Kyle Starks, one of Maddie and Kristan's favorite people.
Kristen drops that name like crazy. She's good buddies with him.
He goes crazy when he sees Maddie at conventions, so I assume they know each other.
Yeah. They all know each other.
So also, God bless me, because I pre-ordered this, and I thought it was going to be a deluxe hardcover. Wonder Woman, The Just War. This is the volume 1, which is, what's her name? G. Willow Wilson. It's her first volume. And it is not. It is a standard size hardcover.
Wait, G. Willow Wilson wrote that?
Yeah, she's the new writer on Wonder Woman. Carrie Nord.
She was.
Or she was. Carrie Nord is the artist. Let me show you. Terry Dotson's the cover artist. But I always like Carrie Nord.
Wait, Molly Foley, you're going to have to be more specific on a book that Fariha hated. What book are you talking about that you hated?
Fariha hates a lot of books.
Yeah, can you
pretty much
narrow it down within the next mile?
Pretty much, if Jess and I loved it, she might have hated it. But anyway, she zeroed many books that both Jess and I were like, I like that book a lot. So this is Carrie.
Oh, Dead of Winter they didn't like.
Oh, she didn't like it, huh? Okay, well, which means we might not like it either. Maybe.
Huh.
I don't know. I doubt it. But I guess we'll see. And then Cinebooks were kind enough to send me these books right here to do an overview of. This is Valerian, what the movie's based on.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Oh, don't tell me that.
But
that movie was trash.
Okay, the movie is loosely based on. Let's say that.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this sci-fi comic books. Anyway, they have their own line of comics. They're the ones that are doing the Lucky Luke books. I'll be doing an overview of that. But this is kind of what the artwork looks like, which looks a lot different than what I was expecting. So I haven't read these yet, but I'm gonna do an overview of them. They remind me a lot of the Titan books in the way that they're made and the size of them.
It's an unusual art style for that kind of stuff.
That's what I was thinking, but then
It's not
again,
very sci-fi.
the series has here we go. There's sci-fi in there. It just takes a little bit to get there. However, I have no idea. I think there's a crap ton of volumes though, Valerian. This is just like volumes 1 and 2.
That's like when I wanted to get into Judge Dredd and I saw how many volumes there were, and I just
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So some of my viewers have been wanting me, told me where to start reading Judge Dredd. So I think I may do that. I've always wanted to too, mainly because of Jesus, man, the talent on the artwork on that series.
Oh, Brian Boland is all it took for me to just jump right in until I found out there was like 65 volumes out of figure.
This is pretty good though. The art in this is pretty
good.
It is.
It's
a lot different than I was expecting.
Forever before you start getting into the sci-fi of it. That's really when you want to see that kind of art shine.
So that's it as far as me.
You can't be a sci-fi comic book artist if you can't do like crazy Kirby tech weapons and stuff like that. That's a standard.
All goes back to Kirby for you, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. Fair enough.
Well, when it comes down to stuff like Kirby Dots or Kirby Tech, he created his own. His name is forever branded with the comic book art technique. So yeah.
Valerian is also an anime. I don't know if anybody's interested in that.
Really, they made an anime?
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be better than the movie I saw.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, it looks.
Is that movie not very good?
It's just it. I think it could have been better had they casted 2 different actors for the leading roles. I think it was
more than $25 to spend on it.
It was just it's Luke Benson, right? So Fifth Element, guy that did Professional, La Femme Nikita. So
those were 2 good movies.
I like Professional.
Yeah,
Fifth
I like
Element.
those 2. I like those 3.
3. Nobody really talks about the Joan of Arc movie that he did. But yeah, there is a shit ton of Valerian. There's like 18 volumes of Valerian is what I'm looking at here. So there's a lot if you're planning on jumping on to Valerian. But anyway,
that sounds like manga. Blah.
No, 92 volumes of One Piece. Good journey, Gabe. Good journey.
It's gonna be an awesome journey, though.
Yeah, that's right, man.
You'll laugh. You'll cry. You'll get made fun of. You fucking weeb.
I'll wear that across my chest.
Get a tat. Get a tat that says weeb.
No, I'll do one worse. I'll get like the Berserk brand or something basic like that. Basic bitch like that.
My wife won't let me get that. She's like, fuck that. You're not living in this house if you get this
brand. No way. You know what
it
takes to get that brand? Yeah.
Brand of the sacrifice. Not me.
I can hook you up on some t-shirts, though, if you want, with the brand of sacrifice.
Yeah?
I know where to get them.
Dope.
Okay.
It sounds super shady. I'm sorry.
I know how they get
I think you could get them at Walmart.
Code word for bricks of cocaine? What
are you talking about? What's the code here?
I don't want to give out the website just in case, because
Oh.
It's tubgirl.com.
Is it Hot Topic? HotTopic.com.
No, it's not technically legal. So
It's
say that much.
Oh.
Don't anybody go there. Sorry.
Sadly, that's most of my haul with stuff that isn't technically legal either. But one day.
Yeah.
You didn't get a new. Never mind. I'll ask you in the chat.
Okay. Let's move on to books that are coming out this week. Reads.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. Stepping on your game. Who read a ton? Jess hauled a shit ton, so I know he didn't read.
I didn't read at all.
All my time was spent shopping.
No, I'm serious. Right? When Jess hauls one book, he's like, I just got this book, but I read all these.
Yeah, that's totally true.
What about you, Gabe? Did you read anything?
Yeah, why don't you tell everybody?
What did you think of One Piece?
I think One Piece is actually quite fantastic. It's a great read. I mean, this is the book that I think will get Jess into reading manga, because this is the most fun and exciting manga I've read. It's almost like Super Sons, just that type of fun and good-hearted, kids who are really trying to be bad guys. Like they want to be pirates, but are all really sweet and cute, and they do all the right. They do bad things for good reasons, like fight people and things like that, or steal. But man, this is a really good book here. This is great. This is the first volume, 1, 2, 3. So it has volumes 1, 2, and 3 in it. Nice, fast read. And as you saw in my hauls, I got the next volume. So that'll probably be my reads for the next couple of weeks. And Jess, if I could hand this over to you and push it through the internet right now. Read One Piece, Jess. And then when you're done, watch Grandma's Boy.
I will watch Grandma's Boy.
But yeah, that's it. That was fun. That's it though.
I'm really proud of you. I think One Piece, for me, One Piece was coming out in America when I was going through a rough time. And it was coming up in those big Shonen Jump magazines when they started bringing those out into America. And I fell immediately in love with Luffy and the whole crew, like from the get-go. So it's fun to,
me too.
to hear people like relive those adventures, especially those early adventures. When you're like, what is Shanks? What is the One Piece?
Yeah,
how long is it going to take?
Or the whole like, who's this butler who's a pirate and wants to kill this little girl to inherit all of her family's money? And
man, I ain't gonna lie, there's a lot of moments that made me shed manly tears. But
it's a lot of good stuff, man.
It's good.
It is. And again, I didn't want to be that ignorant comic book reader who is from a different generation and is not, able to accept the next coming generation of books. Like,
I'll take that mantle. I'll take that mantle.
I'm kidding.
That's what it is. It's just the next generation is going to manga, and I didn't want to be that guy. I was that guy. I was completely ignorant about it, and I just made assumptions about it and based things off of just the most primal stereotype about manga. And I get to it, and it's actually quite fantastic. And it's everything that I'll keep beating this drum. It's everything that people have a problem with comics. Manga has fixed it, or they don't do it. So it's the next step.
You got a problem with color, manga's fixed that.
Yeah, or if you got a problem,
I think it's as creator owned as you can get. Like, to me, that's always been manga. Like, nobody tells, and for years. Yeah, really quick, and then we'll talk about this. But like the editors of like Shonen Jump were trying to get like Akira Toriyama to do more and more Dragon Ball Z. He was like, "No, I'm done after the Frieza saga. That's it." And they were like, "Come on, we got to do more." And he did it, and then finally, that's why he won't go back to it. He was like, "Fuck it, I'll just cash in. You all can make Dragon Ball Super or whatever. Put my name on it. I'll create the characters. I don't care." Like when the creator says it's over, like it's over. Go ahead.
Keep going. I'm sorry I interrupted. Keep going.
No, I was gonna say there's also cases where the editors push a lot of these writers, like in the case of Bleach. I'm sure Gio knows this, where Bleach was such a freaking phenomenal series when it started out, but the guy literally didn't sleep because he was, he had to get chapters out that by the time the series was over, comparing it, the art from the beginning to the end, it's just like he quit drawing backgrounds, he quit caring about the story. And it's kind of sad. So there's also that too. But I think to me, it's always been as creator owned as you can get.
And that's interesting to me is that kind of stories. Because I know I've scratched the surface of the comic book industry, and I've seen the dirt behind it of the way creators were treated. And we all know the stories behind that, and the pay and the no recognition and the long hours and stuff like that. I would like to, when I get a little bit more familiar with manga, get into kind of the behind the scenes and, the industry news and the industry trades about that kind of stuff. Gabe's daddy, I got my own fan in the chat. Suck on that, Jess. You're not the only one.
I put it up specially for you.
Thank you. And it looks like I'm picking my nose. Even better. That was from yesterday, because that's that high desert t-shirt I was wearing that nobody would ever wear but me, because I grew up there.
What the hell is happening?
Is this
There's so many people commenting on my videos with Jess's picture. I was like, what the hell?
Gabe's daddy, make sure you go to Omar's channel and comment so that he can see that photo of me pop up on his phone.
Is this what you meant with the magazines? The big ass magazines?
When the big magazines were coming out. I think at one time they were outselling comic books. And they were coming out monthly, and then they were like, we're going to try it weekly. But unfortunately, it kind of phased out during the early aughts. But yeah, man, like 2000, I want to say 2000, But that 2001, 2002 is when they were hitting big.
Yeah. I have a few left. This is from January 2010. Wow.
Oh shit! It lasted that long. Damn.
Yeah. There's
Okay.
some Naruto. There's Bleach. There's One Piece. There's a lot of random stuff in here. There's some Bleach manga right there.
The collector, there's like 93 volumes or something like that of One Piece. It's a lot.
At least you know it's halfway over, though.
Well, at least I know I could just read in order and not get stuck with, continuity between a shared universe where I don't have to now read 5 worthless copies of, I don't know, like X-23 or Immortal Hulk that have nothing to do with the storyline, and then it throws everything
Don't
off.
drag X-23 into this.
I apologize to Immortal Hulk because it's actually a good comic.
And so is X-23.
But yeah, you don't have to deal with that kind of stuff. I don't have to go read One Piece, and then as I'm enjoying it and loving it, a character or one of the creators leave, and it's a completely different feel and vibe, and you know how it goes. That's comics.
Yeah,
Taylor Brown, you are the most passive-aggressive person. He texts me all day, all these great ideas, and how you doing, how you feeling, and then he gets in the chat and he's vicious. Quick, someone snap a picture of Jess zoning out about manga for their profile pic.
I would like to think that you're just absorbing all of our knowledge and conversation.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what you're doing.
That way, when he plays the "Is it real manga or fake" game, he will be ready.
Yeah, he's writing all the names down. You're gonna be ready.
We still got to do that show where you guys just give me a manga title and I just come up with some.
Well, now you got you got the upper hand on Jess. You actually know some manga titles.
No, but you tell me the title, and I make up a story, or I make up what I think the concept of that book is.
Here's a legit manga question, and I'll allow it.
I'll allow it. My 10-year-old read it, and Jess was surprised. So did my 7-year-old.
No, that's a different one. That's not the book you're thinking of.
No, you're thinking of Dissolving Classroom.
Yeah,
I'm thinking of Drifting Classroom. That's the one that they just re-released in hardcover, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's good for a novice manga reader. What do you think, Gio?
I mean, yeah, sure. It's horror, so
I think most of his stuff is easy to get into, though. I think all his books are. Maybe not his cat book, because I think that's the one that's not really horror, but.
So somebody in the chat was asking,
is that Matsumoto?
No,
Junji Ito.
Oh,
wow! And how do you know Matsumoto?
Because I have a cat manga right here that I'm going to read.
Who's the creator on that?
Matsumoto.
Oh, I thought you meant Leiji
Taiyo Matsumoto.
Yeah,
I don't know who that is.
Well, you're just gonna have to up your manga game a little bit.
I guess so. I don't have that book
Man,
yet.
Schooled by Jess.
Schooled by Jess, because he has one book I don't in my library.
And
you know how snooty he can be too.
What's the name of that book he did? The kids. It has a cover with the kids running around in a street. Tekon Kinkida, something like that.
Black and white.
I forgot.
It was called the American version was black and white, and it's Tekon Crete, something like that.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's a very unique style.
Yeah, but it's done by the same guy. So
okay.
It's about cats in the museum and stuff.
So
I gotta finish some 20th Century Boys. I got volume 1, but I kind of put that aside to finish, not finish, but get more into One Piece and stuff. But that's really good too. It's a good slice of life book so far.
So for me, I'm gonna make mine quick. I'm just reading the Sinestro Corps War.
Nice.
For my old reader, new reader tomorrow with Maddie.
Oh, you're finally giving her a good book to read.
She's had plenty of chances to leave the channel. She has not. So you can lick my balls, Jess. And I'll end it with that, and we can move on to the preview.
Wow, that just got sexual.
Wow.
That's a sexual tension.
I did
right there.
not mean it in any way like that.
There's other meanings for that?
Yeah, I could have said it a lot. Never mind. I'm not going there. Let's just look at the previews. Preview.
Yeah.
Share your screen, Gio or Gabe, por favor. 8:54. How do we talk about manga for an hour?
Woohoo! Yeah, Gabe,
Who's
if you
got
can
it?
share the screen.
Yeah,
'cause
I'm working on it. Sorry.
I
Okay.
am terrible today. It's a pretty light week, I think. I might be mistaken. I don't know. I'm just filling air.
No, I think Marvel has some omnibuses. I think they got
Whoops.
like.
Hey, Jess, can you make it where we show up on the screen at the same time?
I hate that.
Whoops.
We can't make faces.
No. There you go.
Without
Like
making
that?
faces, you can all see your face.
Now we're like on a game show.
You
Yeah.
want it like that?
There we go. Yeah. I don't know why, but thank you.
Can people see that good enough? I guess. Okay.
So let's start out with Image Comics. Again, these are all books that will be available on in-stock trade starting tomorrow, 1 o'clock. No, is it 3 o'clock Eastern, 12 noon
Mm-hmm.
Western.
Pacific time.
Right.
The
Eastern.
time change messed me up a little bit.
Right.
That has nothing to do with anything. All right. So coming up first with Image, we got Image First Compendium Volume 3. This is just a collection of number ones, including there's some good stuff on here like Ice Cream Man and Criminal, Isola, and Gio's favorite or new favorite or recently announced or recently loved, Unnatural number 1.
Unnatural with the piggy.
And then we got Man Eaters, trade paperback volume 3. I'm surprised.
Anybody else read that here? Or just
I read the
know
first
the
issue.
idea behind it.
I read the first two.
It sells pretty well, and I'm surprised there's not a bloody tampon on this cover because a lot of their covers.
My wife and I reviewed it.
Yeah, what is it? It's just like a group of women who, when they're on their period,
It's all
they
women.
it's all women. Okay.
So it's about the future and how it's an interesting read. It's just not for me, but she liked it. What did you think, Jess?
It's not very subtle.
No,
That's
but
what I
I
will
do.
say.
I do like the dad. I did like the dad in it.
Yeah, the second volume was extremely controversial because she did a lot of things with Twitter that she shouldn't have done.
Oh, did she catch a hashtag?
Oh,
She took stuff
She took her
straight off
Twitter
of
down.
Twitter and put it in the second volume and didn't get the Twitterers permission and stuck it right in the book, and it was a huge mess.
Wow.
I mean, she created a giant mess for herself, and I don't know how she's going to dig herself out of that one. But she's already on to book 3, so she must have recovered from it.
I know
You
she
should've-
took down her Twitter. That's for sure.
Yeah, I don't blame her. She created a huge morass for herself.
I think we should have tweeted at her, and then we would have gotten free publicity.
Yeah,
So-
darn it, that would have been a great idea.
We could have
Yep.
sued her and got money just the way regular people do.
This next book is 50% off.
Nice.
November hardcover?
Correct.
I have
Coming
no
out
idea
in
what
November.
this is. What a coincidence. I wonder if they planned it that way.
I don't know. I don't even know what it's about. Oh,
Matt
Bye.
Fraction.
Matt
Matt
Fraction.
Fraction? Never mind. Goodbye. Continuing with something that is also dead, Walking Dead. Omnibus
boy.
Volume 8.
yikes.
And
Dark Horse.
Dark Horse. We got Elf's Quest, Volume 6, 365 Days with Winnie the Pooh. Is that like a cute calendar or something? I don't know. Or one of those Day of the Week books?
No, newspaper
Oh, okay.
thingies.
Oh, that's fun.
And Super Mario Odyssey art book.
No, you
That
skipped.
is Isabella's really
Isabella.
Isabella. I'm sorry. Excuse me.
good. It's not a manga, even though it sounds like a manga.
I would
It's
have stopped on it if I thought it was a manga.
it's really good.
Yeah, I want to
It's
get
a
that.
full-
I need to
it's a
read the
full
first
manga.
one.
That looks
It's-
kind of dope.
It's done by I believe they're French creators, and it's about a Japanese, it's half Irish, half Japanese girl that's trying to.
Oh, I can see it looks like an Asian girl with red hair. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's freaking awesome. There's only 2 volumes and that's it.
The art looks great. Like I love all this like mayhem and like piles of dead bodies down here. Like,
And the art is just
right.
as good on the inside.
Pretty sketchy looking. It's good stuff.
Nice.
All right, IDW has art of Roy G. Crinkle. I'm not sure who this artist is.
It's the guy that did Tarzan, I think. And his art is beautiful. Like, click on this. I don't get art books, but if I did, this would probably be one that I would get. Like, that is gorgeous. Like, his art is freaking amazing.
That is really
That
nice.
is gorgeous.
So I know he's done Tarzan. I don't know if he's done Conan, but detailed. It's just beautiful.
And with that, we continue on with Ghostbusters Spectro Shenanigans.
That's a fun name for a book.
That is a fun name. It's fun to say too.
OmniBros Shenanigans.
Spectral Shenanigans. All right, so down here with DC, we have the Crisis on Infinite Earths box
That's
set.
a big one.
This counts as one of the discounted books. It is 44% off. So it's one of the 5 discounted books. They couldn't do it at 50% off, so they did it at 44% off, which is still a healthy amount off of 500 simoleons.
Mm-hmm.
So a little over $250 you're getting it for.
Yeah.
And that includes free shipping too.
Yeah.
And that has
which
to be expensive to ship out.
that is a good point, Gabe. That's going to be a heavy box to ship.
Any of you guys getting it?
Nope.
Nope.
I've got the trade. I'm good with that.
I have
Crisis event.
the Absolute, and that's it. I don't need, again, Crisis on Infinite Earths is one of those books that I don't think is very, like a new coming, welcoming book whatsoever. If you're a new reader, or if you haven't read this before, don't get this to try and read it for your first time.
This is in my wheelhouse.
Yeah.
This book. It's smack in my wheelhouse.
Continuity deep from like the Silver Age and the Golden Age.
Yeah.
You need like a DC PhD to understand this story.
Yeah, I really should be getting this.
I think the box set is lined up nicely, though, to not just throw you in the middle of this crossover. So it has like the crossovers where the JSA and the Justice League meet and things like that.
The
so
event is in the middle.
you kind of get a little bit of, okay, so what's happening is that they're having multiple heroes from different Earths, and then by the time you get to the middle of it, you're like, okay, so what they're trying to do is get rid of all this bullshit just to make it one bullshit. Got it. And that's practically what it is. So I like the mapping. I'm not going to get it because Crisis is where my DC began, and a lot of this stuff is just pre-Crisis, and all the Red Skies I don't need, so I'm good with my Absolute.
I don't like the way this box set's laid out, with the way the flap opens like that.
Yeah,
that's gonna be hard to put on like a shelf, because like I have the Infinity Gauntlet box set, and that opens up, make a backwards book, and it's easier to shelve, but that's gonna be impossible to shelve.
I really should get that.
There he is. Do it. Do it. Do it. Yes. Get that credit card ready.
Freaking Satan on my shoulder right now.
Listen.
54% or 44% off, Jess.
Listen, Jess. You only live once. You only live
43,
once.
whatever.
This can go right on top of your Akira box set, and both of them can be sealed. So the next time I come and visit, I'll make fun of this fucking box sitting on top of your other boxes.
You can also do an unboxing video.
Yeah, I'll do your unboxing video next year when I come.
Oh, holy guacamole! I really do want that.
Yes, do it, dude.
All right, let's keep going. Poor Jess is getting baited here.
I am.
DC Holiday Nightmares trade paperback. Flash 80 Years of the Fastest Man Alive. That's usually like a best of sampling in a hardcover. Lucy's trade paperback.
Patty's number. She could text Patty that you're gonna buy that stupid box set.
Oh wow,
that's not cool, baby. We don't snitch each other out. We're OmniBros, not OmniHos. Get out.
What did Melanie just say that?
You just came down here and said she could text your wife that you're gonna buy that useless box set.
Oh God, Melanie! You
Oh
were
man,
just about
everybody's
to
against
post.
me, Jess.
She's trying to save you money just for your retirement.
Oh, boy.
Now,
all
me
right.
being the good friend that I am, I'm telling you to buy it. It's gonna go out of print, dude.
I know.
It's gonna it will sell out day one. You need
I don't
that.
think they'll. I honestly don't think they'll reprint that.
No,
It's
I don't-
gonna be
no way.
recolored. It's gonna be recolored and gross.
You wanna
All
say
right. Okay, so let's continue on here. We got Luther from Jess's creative team of the year, Brian Azzarello and Lee Bermejo.
That was actually a decent book. I like Luther.
And we have a Nightwing Burnback trade paperback. That's the not new Nightwing, but they did shoot him in the head and changed him almost to a completely different character. Then we got Superman Action Comics hardcover volume 2, Leviathan Rising. These are the issues that lead up into the current worthless crossover from DC, one of many called Leviathan event. And then Superman Action Comics volume 1, Invisible Mafia.
It's a lot of Superman books.
Yeah, and then again, Superman
Year 1.
Year 1. This is by Frank Miller and John Romita Jr.
That wonderful artwork.
who's not a fan of John Romita Jr.? Is that one of you guys?
Yeah.
That you, Gio?
Yeah,
I think they all hate it except me and you, Omar.
I like John Romita. He's
I do too.
I like John Romita when he was inked by Scott Hanna during like the Straczynski Spider-Man.
So, yeah,
But that's good, John Romita, but not Superman. Superman, John Romita sucks.
Who's the inker?
Is it Mark Farmer?
I don't know. I haven't been.
Mark Farmer inked them in Kick-Ass. It's been his inker for a long, long time.
Oh.
I think it was his inker when he was doing FF.
Isn't he doing Batman now? Romita?
Yeah, the current arc. I think it is.
Anyway, yeah.
It's either the current arc or the arc that just ended. But yeah, he was recently doing Batman. All right, so moving on with Marvel, we have in my opinion, and my opinion is always correct on these matters, the best Deadpool incarnation we've ever gotten, and that's by Joe Kelly. And we're getting a Volume 1 complete collection. That omnibus has been out of print for a long, long time. And I don't think they've ever reprinted that.
No.
Awesome. This is the stuff here that took the seeds kind of sprinkled and laid out by Fabian Nicieza and really amped it up. This is where you get the breaking of the fourth wall Deadpool. This is where you get the blind owl Deadpool. This is where you get Weasel. This is where you get the on-demand ordering of Hitman. You don't really see that in the movies, but that's a great segment in this book here. But this is awesome Deadpool. Joe Kelly and Ed McGuinness. This is where Ed McGuinness blew up, became who Ed McGuinness is today. A lot of great stuff in that one. I definitely recommend that. Then we got Fantastic Four, Prodigal Son. I actually own a page of Deadpool from that collection.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, a page of original art. So
Nice.
that's how much I love that series. Fantastic Four, trade paperback, Prodigal Son. That's a pass. Don't even worry about that book whatsoever. A good recommendation here with part of Marvel Select. And as Omar has told us before, Marvel Select is all the editors of Marvel picking out the best of the best. And
I like that Fantastic Four story. That's Peter David. You didn't dig it?
Yeah, that's a pass.
I thought it was pretty fun
at all. But yeah, so Iron Man Extremis. This is the book from Warren Ellis and Ani Granoff. This is what made Ani Granoff who he is today as well. There's a lot of that kind of stuff going on here, and kind of changed the way that we look at the armor for Iron Man. I think he really made an impacting design change on Iron Man here. This was also used for Iron Man 3 and it was completely butchered and slaughtered and abused. So here you go. League of Legends trade paperback. And then here's something for all you 80s Marvel fans. Should be super excited about this. Is the official handbook of the Marvel Universe Omnibus Volume 1.
That is 50% off.
I think they should have changed the name of that book.
To
Official Omnibus of the Marvel Universe.
Nice.
it's I really dug that book. Like, it brought back a lot of memories.
Well, yeah, this is where all the stats. This is where you get into the Hulk can beat everybody. Arguments from.
It's outdated as shit, but
that's what I love about it.
Like, looking,
Yeah.
I did an overview on my channel last week sometime, but looking at the dead people, like the entire cosmic universe is dead. Like Thanos, Warlock, they're all dead. And like, I'm like, oh my god, 95% of the people. I think even the Wizard came back. But like all these people are back. It's just fun.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
Outdated stuff. It's still stuff where it'll probably say that Cyclops' eye beams come from a dimension that is nothing but pure red energy force. And Wolverine has adamantium claws as opposed to it being like bone claws covered in adamantium. So there's a lot of good stuff on here.
My younger viewers are like, why would I get this? I have Wikipedia.
Yeah, seriously. This is basically what it is. This
Nostalgia,
is
that's why.
This is the Wikipedia of the 80s. If you wanted to know anything about comics, it was this stuff.
A lot of recess battles.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Captain America can wolf Cyclops ass. I don't.
Yeah, you got the power of 12, and the other one's got a power of 6, so he wins. Stuff like that.
Wow, we got Chat Omnidog having a Chat Omnidog flip out about this book.
What's he saying?
Oh, he's wildly excited for this book.
Good.
Wildly excited.
So that means he has to be in his 40s.
I think you're probably right.
Yeah. Not calling you out or anything. I'm almost in my 40s. I'm just saying that that's the generation of people that would buy this book.
He says, Angar the Screamer gets a whole page of that book.
He does. It's crazy. That's not the only.
This is 1 through 15. This is 1 through 15. So
that's all there was. And then they did a late 80s and the 90s, and I think they did an Ultimate Universe, and they did some early odd stuff. But all those hardcovers are out of print, so who knows? Depending on the sales of this, I'm sure they'll bring those back sometime.
Yeah. If DC did the same thing with their version of this,
Who's Who, I'd like that.
Yeah, the Who's Who. Yeah, with all that great.
Huge. It would be huge.
It'd be awesome though.
I love this stuff.
With all that Jose Garcia Lopez art.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
People have been petitioning for that.
All right, and then we got a Seventh Sword of Conan, the original Marvel Years, Volume 2 Omnibus.
Those both are 50% off.
Nice.
And I definitely highly recommend this as well. I'm definitely looking forward to this week. It's probably the only thing on here that I've seen that I want. And that's the Donny Cates Venom Volume 1. Donny Cates and Ryan Stegman, who is just doing his absolute best work. Both of them are really knocking out of the park. If you have not checked this out yet, I know that a lot of people have been asking us for months and months and months if we recommend this series, what we think about this series. And I have to 100% say that this is the best Spider-Man book we've had in a long time. It's not even Spider-Man's barely even in it. It's just in that world. This is the best Spider-Man related comic book in probably the last couple of years.
The artwork and coloring are amazing in that book. And it
Stegman
deserves the oversized.
Finally reached the level that he wanted to be at. Like this is where he probably strived to be when he was doing things like
it is
like
an oversized
Red Corn, and when he was doing like Superior Spider-Man and stuff like that. This is where he actually polished himself.
Highlighter, yes, it is oversized.
This will not be in Omnibus Volume 3. I guarantee that. This is
the type of series that deserves its own omnibus. Like, look how great this art is.
Omnibus.
It'll be a Omnibus Volume 4 or 5.
A lot of stuff here. Also, there was a little bit of not controversy, but there was a lot of fan outcry on here as well. Donny Cates did not change things, but I changed things.
Yeah, it
It's
wasn't
nothing, but there was a lot of fervor about it for a minute.
For Thanos.
Yeah. But yeah, this is definitely this. If this is not on your list, everybody, you're missing out. Was this on sale? You said, Jess?
I beg your pardon?
Was this on sale?
No.
Okay,
it's
no.
a regular 42%.
Okay.
The two Conans were 50%, and that's it for 50%ers.
Dynamite, we got Barbarella trade paperback volume 3, Burning Down the House. Earth, Garth Ennis's Earth.
That's that kid's book I was talking about.
I don't trust Garth Ennis around kids' books.
I swear it is. My daughter read it. It's like story of evolution.
That's odd.
Oh yes.
I was expecting somebody to eat a dick in that book or something. Like for real.
It's like baby's first Garth Ennis book.
Now that you've read Earth, here, why don't you read Preacher and Crust?
We got Red Sonja.
Red Sonja's up next. Yep.
And then here we go, Jess.
All right. So we got
Yeah.
You know what time it is.
Might as well just skip to volume 3 here.
It's morphin' time by end of year. That's
man.
In for a buck, in for a bundle.
Wait till Jess
well
realizes that sees the first iteration of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers was super racist.
What's that now?
Yeah. Was it? Oh, come on. The Black Ranger was the black guy. The Red Ranger was a redneck. The Yellow Ranger was an Asian girl.
Redneck. I didn't watch that show, but it wasn't racist.
I never watched it, so I don't know.
Yeah, I guarantee you this.
The girl was pink.
Covers back to back. And then you're gonna go and binge watch seasons 1 through 30 of Mighty Morphin Power.
Next thing you know, Justin's gonna be waiting in line. Justin's gonna go to a con. He's gonna wait in line to get Jason David Frank's autograph in a picture.
Oh my god!
I don't want to
be like Tommy's the best. Oh wait, he became the White Ranger. Oh, that's not racist either.
I don't want to cause an alarm on the chat, but I do suspect that the Shattered Grid book is going to go out of print.
Yeah, that's gonna be out of stock.
Really
fast,
no, Gio, stop it.
If you guys want the
now
book,
I want it.
You got to place that order. It is going to go out.
It's not going to go out as fast as that box set from DC, though. That Crisis box set. You don't need those pills.
Let's see which one goes out of stock first. Let's see.
It's going to be Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Shattered Grid all the way.
Shattered Grid's gonna crush IST's website. Watch.
I don't think it's going to go out of print as fast as volumes 1 and 2. 2 went out of print, and the reason I say that is because it's still available at Amazon. Whereas, like a week before year 2 came out, it was gone from Amazon and Walmart.
I bet you they print less of this than they did 1 and 2.
Well, because this isn't a year, right? It's just collecting Shattered Grid.
So it's also the third volume, and that's probably about the time they start kind of cutting things down a little bit.
Year 3 is going to contain Go-Go Power Rangers and Mighty Morphin, and I can't believe I just said that. I sound like a fucking nerd.
Yeah.
I can't believe the Go-Go Power Rangers and Mighty Morphin in the same book.
Is that going to have the Pink Ranger miniseries in it?
Oh, it should have been in year. Nah, I'm not going to go into that.
Yeah,
this is taking forever to load up. How big is this damn image?
Yeah, but it is going to go.
Ooh, that's going to give spoilers. Yes, take it off. That's going to give spoilers away from book 1.
Everybody should panic and get it.
Nobody's going to read their book 1. They just bought it because it's FOMO.
Okay, Jess might by end of year.
Wait till the local comic book day box set one just completely gets demolished and is already out of stock. Moving on, something that's probably not going to sell out anytime soon is the Planet Apes After Fall Omnibus and Steven Universe. All right, guys. So down here,
this is
show me where we
fast. Now Gabe's going to start looking at every one of these.
Yeah, we got Burrito down here. And Angel of Death looks pretty cool.
Oh, kill me now.
Look at the art on that. Art on this looks nice. If it ever loads up on my computer, Jesus. Maybe I should stop downloading all the Watchmen episodes.
Oh, man.
I know what I can do. If you're interested in the In-Stock Trades gift card, email us at omnibroslive@gmail.com. Send me your name and the email you
my phone's about to blow up.
at the email you use at instocktrades.com. So send your name to Omnibroslive at gmail.com for the $50 gift certificate at Omnibroslive at gmail.com. We will pick a random number generator and pick your name out of a hat or virtual hat, and we will award that while Gabe is going through every fucking one of these mangas, and
Wow.
I will have a time of my life.
Now, this is all just like gross DC Silver Age. Jess would be 100% dialed in.
Oh, no question.
Yeah.
Is that another Legion of Superheroes spin-off book?
Is that a Feral Lad book?
Sold. Angels of Death. I've heard it's pretty interesting. I can tell you that much.
All right. I'll scroll through here.
Black Clover. Black Clover's pretty good. Boruto's pretty good too. Yep.
Burrito's after
Boruto.
the second half, or it's after Naruto, right?
That's
his
son. He named him Boruto.
Burrito.
That's not the best name when your name is Naruto.
Because it's a play on Bolt. That's why the logo has a bolt in it.
I see that.
Okay. Spoilers,
Boruto.
Gio.
Sorry.
I'm just kidding, man. I don't care.
Look at the if it ever loads. The by the way, that's not the character. That's a
Subject
different
line,
character.
just put IST gift card.
Look at the bolt right there. It's a play
Subject
on-
line: Jess loves manga.
Yeah, I see it.
That works too. No, I don't think we have a junk folder. It's all junk.
Beautiful junk.
Wow.
Beautiful junk.
It doesn't even go to a junk folder. It just goes automatically to trash. I have a rule set up. Just like all my emails from my boss. All right. And then we got oh no, I'm not reading every single one of these. Sorry. I'm waiting for Omar and Geo suggestions.
Oh, keep going. I don't.
keep going.
I don't keep
Yeah.
up with new manga. My shit's
Cells-
old stuff.
Cells at Work is awesome, and I do recommend it. I think everybody's gonna have a fun time reading that.
That's actually about the blood in
Yeah,
cells in
it's-
your body, right?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like a what goes on in
That's
your
so
body and the
weird.
cells and all that stuff. But this is
So wait,
Code
all these
Black.
characters are like individual blood cells?
Yeah, red blood.
Yeah.
The protagonists are
Don't
either
don't
white
judge,
blood
Jess.
cells or red blood
I,
cells.
I see that judgmental look on your face,
And
but I know
learn,
the bullshit that you read too. So don't even.
you learn about human anatomy and the inner workings of the human body. And what is interesting about this is Code Black. This is a spin-off book. The original book, every cell is in a healthy body, and Code Black is on a person that is drinking and not taking care of themselves and drugs and all that stuff. So it's a little bit more mature. The
boobs
reading.
finally loaded.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, the original is like wholesome fun. This one is a little bit more R-rated because it takes place in an unhealthy body.
So think Legion of Superheroes, Legionnaires, Jess.
We're thinking that
Yeah.
Martin Short movie where he goes into the human body.
Inner Space.
Inner
Yes.
space, yes.
That's exactly what this is not.
Yeah, manga Osmosis Jones. That's sort of the vibe.
Oh,
but a lot
God, what
cuter.
a bad movie.
But it's a lot cuter and wholesome.
I
and
heard
really
a
fun.
lot of good stuff about it.
Okay, JVP, you are supposed to sign up somewhere for the IST gift card giveaway. You are supposed to send in your name to Omnibroslive at gmail.com. Send your name and the email you use for IST to Omnibroslive
And your favorite kind of pie for Thanksgiving.
at gmail.com.
Is it pecan or is it pumpkin? If it's pecan,
doesn't really
you will
matter.
get the gift card. If it's pumpkin, I will delete it.
It doesn't really matter what you put in the subject line. It
No,
all
don't
gets
say
through.
don't say that. That's gonna be bad.
What?
Let's keep going down. What else
Yeah.
is here? I gotta go watch a movie with my kids. I forgot.
I got to give my kids
Delicious.
a bath, but I never.
Delicious in Dungeon. That's a good one.
I like
And-
that cover to that Delicious in Dungeon.
Yeah, that's a fun series. It's about cooking and dungeon crawling and all that stuff.
I'm not loading this anymore. Damn it.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I wanted to see what that looked like. Demon
I saw
Slayer. Is
some
it Demon
legs.
Slayer like the anime you guys are talking about, or is this like a?
Yeah, that's
sub-series?
huge.
Yes, Demon Slayer is going to go. It's going to sell out. I guarantee you, it is going to sell out. So if you want to get it, grab it as soon as you can.
But this is
Wow.
that current
Yeah.
anime that everybody's watching, right? That's
Yeah.
like the big thing right now.
It's
Demon
right
Slayer.
now about the outs. Did it outsell One Piece for the first time? I
Yeah.
want to say it outsold One Piece
Mm-hmm.
for the first time, like in
Like
Years.
the current.
And to put
the
that in
current-
perspective, One Piece outsells Batman.
Oh, yeah.
what's out Pete? Like it outsells everything in Japan.
Everything,
It's insane.
It's a global phenomenon. But Demon Slayer, the latest Japanese volume, sold out over there completely, and people are like asking like triple the amount on Japanese eBay. It's insane.
So there you go, Jess. Wise investment. Get 30 copies of Demon Slayer Volume.
Oh.
FOMO, Jess, you got to get it.
And
Or else
Dr.
it's gonna be out.
Stone. Dr.
Yeah, there you
Stone.
go. Dr. Stone is also great. I highly recommend it.
Fruit Baskets. This is the sequel to Fruit Baskets.
Mhm.
Basket, another. Good
Yeah.
lord.
Yeah, that's a
I
spin-off.
didn't know Grimjack was up to Volume 5 of the Omnibus. It's
Mhm.
interesting. House La Casa. Ooh, wait a minute. I do like that dude, though. Paco Roca. I'm a big fan of his stuff. He did The Lighthouse, and he did, what is that book about the Alzheimer's patients, the old home, where, like, the old man... Jazz, you would like his stuff.
Cocoon?
Because it's about an old man.
No, you
Let me
dumb
check.
bastard. Because it's a good story. You like little independent. I know what's going to happen. A year from now, I'm going to watch one of these goddamn Jess videos. He's going to be like, I'm going to tell you guys about House La Casa. It's so good because Paco Roca, man, that's exactly
It
what's
was
going to happen.
recommended to me by my good friend who is not Omar.
Yeah, it's going to be Taylor Brown or fucking
Yeah.
comics. What's the 11
Kyle
o'clock
said this
comics?
to me. Yeah.
Is it
That's
Wrinkles?
exactly what's going to happen.
Is Wrinkles the book you're thinking of?
Wrinkles, thank you. Yes.
Arrugas.
Rugas, yes. But anyway, so I got to get this.
Holy
there's
smoke.
Haikyuu.
We have 51 people entering.
Haikyuu, that's
The
a
most
good one.
we've ever had.
That's what happens when you're giving away a gift card, man. It's free money.
Mhm.
We never had that many. I think the most we've ever had has been like 20.
Well, make sure you send that to the right winner. That's
Okay, I'm
Omar.
going to do the... Hey, shut up. I'm going
Make
to
sure everybody has our
random
PayPal
number
email.
generator.
Don't trash Jess. Jess is gold. Damn it, Jess. How many accounts do you have in the chat? You have G Scott, Chad Omnidog.
He apparently has 52, and they all sent us an email.
Okay, I am now cutting it off. Peace and love at 51. 51.
All right.
Wow.
He's
51.
cutting it off.
Wow.
All right, you do the number generator. We'll go ahead and finish this out.
Wait,
Yeah.
is this Endless Vault? Is this based on the Gundam Endless Vaults? Because that's my favorite.
And the
I
number
know
is
how much
31.
Omar hates
Yeah.
Gundam Wing.
I don't like Gundam Wing.
The
Sorry.
number is 31, so I
Good
will
luck
go back to
figuring
the
that
inbox and I will count from the first.
You know, you made fun of me for doing it this way the very first time I did it. And I remember 2 years ago, you assholes were like, we're going to figure out a way to do it better and easier. And you're still
Wait.
doing it the same way.
I'm doing it great.
Number generator.
You guys are talking about manga and I'm doing the thing while you're doing it. It's working out fine. What are you whining about?
I'm not.
To be
I'm-
fair, what I've done like 2 giveaways and I haven't had any issues because I do them live and I pick out people in the chat.
Okay.
So just
What do you
saying.
do?
I just ask a stupid question and people answer.
Oh, see, I tried doing that and just shut me down. Because I won. Yes,
How about the
so
first person?
30,
Guess our phone number?
31.
Who is it? Who's the winner?
Joey
Drum roll.
Murillo.
Oh, congratulations.
Hey.
Joey
Joey
Murillo.
I hope
is
he's still in the
winner.
chat.
Joey, if you're in the chat, you are the winner of the IST gift card. Joey Murillo. Sorry,
Congratulations.
chat. Thank you for saying I'm the best ever, but it didn't help you.
All right,
Some of
so
the
let's get back
chat
to here.
comments.
Is this
Are
Right.
we still on this?
you? Because you did the giveaway in the middle of it.
Congratulations, Joey. I hope he wasn't like, one of those passerbys. Oh, no, Joey's been in here before. Good job, man. Yeah, congratulations, dude.
Hey, that's you, Joey. No problem. I will give your name to Omar, who will give it to Emily, who will contact you.
And I'll make sure that $100 gift card. I mean,
What?
$50
Easy.
gift card.
If you didn't do it
Charge
tonight, it was going to turn into 100 at the end of the
It
month.
had to do a charge finder's fee. All right, let's continue with this. So I go.
Yeah,
watch
let's
I didn't
finish
a
up.
realize
movie
that.
with my kids. I gotta get going.
I didn't realize Batman Beyond was individually numbered
Yeah,
out
it
of
is.
50,000. Like that. Oh, that's really useful.
That's
really
gonna
limited.
sell out. That's not gonna
Yeah.
sell out.
God. All right. Yeah. So, anyways, is this based off of Endless Vaults? Is this? Like
I think I answered your question like 4 times. Yes.
Okay. I've
Yeah.
never heard you because you guys are talking about how much you hate Gundam Wing and just
No, the issue was
gift
that
card giveaway.
it's I'm sorry.
So what happens when you put a fucking room full of Latinos? We all
People
talk
need to
over
get-
each
You all
other.
just talk over each other.
We
people
talk
need to
over
get-
each other.
Scroll
Especially,
up,
dude, when you throw comics in there, it's a 30-minute show turns into an hour and
All
a half.
right. People need to get JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Volume 4. Kaguya-sama is also pretty good too. All right, you can
And
continue.
if you scroll down, I got something to suggest down there.
To the
Yeah.
end.
Keep going. Keep going. One Piece, Volume 92.
92, there you go.
Keep going. I heard Murcielago is pretty good. I haven't read it. There's
Pretty
something.
fan service, eh?
Where the hell is Night Warriors? I know that comes out this week.
Ryuko.
Does it come out through Diamond?
I don't know. Udon is releasing it, the hardcover edition of the comic books.
Well, I know
So what-
Udon goes through Diamond. That's how I got those battle
So
Chasers
then
books.
it's
What's
got a
happening?
damn. The Night Warrior comics by Udon, they're coming out finally in hardcover
This week?
edition.
It's
It's
coming out
supposed
this
to be
week?
this week, or I want to say it's this week or next week. I did a show
Probably
like 2
next.
weeks ago. I should know this.
No, let me check. Keep talking. I'll check.
It's not on here, unless it's
No,
if it's not on
coming
here,
out.
then it's not coming out unless it's been delayed. And wait, it's Udon. Of course, it's been delayed.
I mean, I can
It
look
is
it up, but I
coming
can't do it
out,
live. I mean, I can't
Uh,
do it with my screen sharing.
Which one are you talking about? Rise
The
of the
Night-
Night Warriors?
No. Yes, Night Warriors.
It
Rise of the Night
says
Warriors.
on previews January 15th, 2020. I don't know if
It's-
that's true or not.
It's been delayed then. Mother of God. All right, guys, I do have to jump off here because I've been on for an hour and a half, and my kids
Thank
don't
you.
have school tomorrow, so I'm taking them in.
Thank you.
Nice.
Are you praying to God that I'm getting off here?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Jess, I'm still on. You bastard. You wait until after I jump off to do that.
Okay, we're all done. Thank you very much for what?
All right.
Hey.
Thank you,
Yeah.
everybody, for joining us. I got to jump off, but these guys
All right, Omar.
are going to stay and talk to you all.
Because
my
you got
kids-
about 50 minutes of manga to talk about still.
No, I have the red X.
So,
The
good night,
red X
everybody.
says,
You can find me on my channel, Near Mint Condition, right here. So,
Yeah.
Thank you, Uncanny Omar.
thank you, Jess, Omnidog,
It's
Gabe,
always good to see you.
Gio. I may or may not see you next week.
Why? Where's
MegaCon,
Gio going?
Omar. MegaCon. It
I
has to
may-
happen.
Where's that?
Why?
Florida?
Florida. Orlando.
Why don't we go see Gio? That might be easier.
Well, I'm
Wait,
going
wait.
to MegaCon, so that's... And,
Oh, that's
and
why.
Lou lives there, so that's already 2 of us.
Okay,
Yeah.
Jess, you come and pick me up in your private jet, and we'll fly down to
We're going to make it happen.
Uh,
We're going to make an OmniBros thing at MegaCon.
MegaCon.
I'm going to bring
Okay.
it up every show so we don't forget.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Good night,
Peace and
chat.
love, dude.
Bye.
MegaCon. MegaCon. All right.
Did that
So, Gio,
drain
where are we
you
at on here?
of your
What's
energy?
next?
But I still have energy to talk about the fabulous InStockTrades.com, which just gave away a
He's seriously
$50
signing
gift
this off.
certificate to Joey, whose name I will give to Omar, who will flip it on over to ISD, InStockTrades.com, where you can get your collected editions up to 50% off. Loyalty discounts add 2% to that.
Yep.
There's every quarter there's an Omnibroslive discount code. If you live in the United States and you order $50 or more worth of books, free shipping. That's right. You can get that Crisis on Infinite Earths for free shipping. And 44% off. I'm thinking about that. Free shipping.
That free shipping's got to be like a $20 savings.
At least. That beast has got to weigh 50 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
And that fabulous customer service, fabulous packaging. That's itsocktrades.com.
Nice.
I
Before we go, I do have a question, if that's okay.
Are
think
we done here?
we could say I'm fine to stay now as long as we're done with that manga-centric manga-verse.
So, Gia, let's go back to that manga-centric manga.
Oh my god!
And leave studio. No, I'm kidding.
That's right.
I looked up at the Udon solicit for the Darkstalkers book on Previous World. It says in shops January 15th, 2020, but then it says final orders due November 8th, 2019. And I was going to ask you if what that meant, because I don't know.
Okay, so the November 8th date, that's what's called the FOC.
Oh, okay.
Which is a final order cutoff.
Yeah.
So that's the last date for retailers to put their orders into Diamond, who then sends numbers to the publisher and says, hey, we got 4,000 orders. So, that's how many you need to at least print and give us.
So it's not coming out November 8th.
No.
That sucks.
It'll be, what is that second date, that January 25th or whatever? That's the supposed release date.
Yeah, that's better for my wallet.
How did you get it ahead of time, Gaberino? Because you know people?
No, because he has, what was the art book that you showed?
The Darksiders.
Darksiders. And what I'm mentioning is Darkstalkers.
Oh, okay.
From the PlayStation and arcade games.
I remember I used to wake up, like I used to set my alarm on my TV because I had a TV that would turn on at a certain time at like crackhead time, like 5 o'clock, 5:30 in the morning. So it would turn on just in time on Saturday morning for when the Darkstalkers cartoon would start up.
Yeah.
And then I would watch that and go back to bed. But most of the time I just fell asleep watching it in the middle of it. That show was cool because it's a really cool fighting game, but the characters are like the coolest character designs ever in a fighting game. You got a mummy, you got a feral. It's all like Halloween creatures, or dark creature. Yeah, a cat girl, a vampire chick who's like one of the most cosplayed, like beautiful, like cosplayers do that character. It's really this really sexified character, and it's really popular amongst the cosplayers. You got a zombie who's also like a rock star. Like it's awesome. Yeah. And the art by Udon is just like
I can't wait because they have the Street Fighter crossover. I cannot wait to read that. I want that.
American Bully Greco Bully Camp. That is some name. Does the DC? Wait, let me put that up because that's actually a good question. Does the DC box set have anything that hasn't been collected on TP trade paperback, OHC, or Omnibus? Thanks.
Yeah, it does have.
Go ahead.
New stuff. Sorry.
No, go ahead. If you know something, say it.
It says on the solicit, this box set combines. Never mind. Apparently, it says this box set combines 6 previously existing Crisis collected editions printed for the first time in hardcover. So everything has been collected before, but it's the first time that some of these books are in hardcover form. That's the new thing about it.
I think the idea is this is the first time that you've had all the Crisis on Multiple Earths in hardcover that sets it up. The Crisis on Infinite Earths, and then all the tie-ins that were all out there. This was the first time there was ever crossovers, and all those books are going to be in there too. In hardcover. So this is the first time everything's going to be in one place. You don't have to, because if all you ever had was the absolute of Crisis on Infinite Earths, you didn't have the tie-ins that added to the story, because what they call the Red Sun books, the tie-ins.
Just to be able to explain this to you next week when he.
No, you guys are sitting through this for the next half hour.
Oh man! I do want to
totally picking that up now.
Legit, I do want to see an unboxing video. So if somebody has that, I want to see that.
I am so close to ordering that.
I did an unboxing for the Infinity Gauntlet one.
That was a popular video.
Yeah.
I don't know that there's been another DC box set. If there has, I don't know what it was.
I don't think so. Yeah, I think this is the first one.
They don't have enough cool stuff to do box sets on.
They are doing the Flashpoint, but it's a trade paperback box set.
Yeah.
This is unfortunate.
Yeah. So this is where everything possible with the Crisis is in one set.
Please don't get that Flashpoint box set. There's only maybe like 2 or 3 miniseries that's worth reading out of that thing.
That is a true statement.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That
just get
really true
the
statement.
Batman stuff and the main series, and you're good to go.
Get Flashpoint, get Batman. I think the Aquaman one was pretty good.
Oh yeah. How could I leave him out? Jesus Christ, I'm a terrible fan.
And there was one more that I could think of. It must not
Emperor.
be that good if I can't think of it right now. But there was another one that was decent. But you don't want to go through like Project Superpowers or all the other just random stuff. That went through. Wasn't didn't God damn it, Dr. Frankenstein have a series, or was that New 52? New 52.
I think that was New 52.
Okay. I thought it started there and it did so well that they gave him his own series after it. I don't know why I'm thinking that.
I did like the Shazam kids.
Oh, that was cool.
Story.
That was really good. Yeah. That one I really wish they would have brought over and continued. I wish that's the one I would have gained popularity.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we did get again that Batman one. You could just read that on your own and just realize, or just let yourself know that this is an alternate universe, and it's going to be like Jess says. It's one of the best Batman books that's ever been written. The reveal, that whole part when James Gordon's going up the dark steps in that house. Yep. Oh, and then what happens after?
Oh my God!
The consequences behind it.
I just got a chill thinking of it.
Yeah, I remember that was one of the few times I had like physical, like, oh wow, like shock, and surprise reading a comic book. It was that moment. Oh.
And Michael Lombardo, no, I am not going to be getting Peace and Love. I am not going to be getting the Swamp Thing Absolute. I have decided. I'm sticking with my hardcovers.
I'm not going to get it right away. I'm fine not owning it. I don't know.
I want to read it because it's just always been so much like importance and gravitas surrounding that series, and I've never read it, and now is my chance to actually read it because those hardcovers were like they went out of print, they disappeared, so I never got the chance to read it, and I kind of wanted you just to kind of have that experience of that series that everybody holds. It's Swamp Thing is the only thing that anybody gives Swamp Thing credit for, really, is that Alan Moore series.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I full credit to how important it is, but I just don't it's just not I want to stay. I've decided that I want to stay with the original coloring. Yeah. But the new coloring is, I think, really cool. And I don't mind it. I think it adds to it. I think it adds to the eeriness and the kind of spookiness and creepiness of it. And I think it adds to it. So I could be talked into it, but I thought long and hard about it today, and I decided I'm not going to get it. But I don't have any problem with the coloring, and I think it adds to it, and it's still going to be a good experience to read it. So you're not going to getting it is not going to the recoloring is not going to be a bad thing. I know other people feel differently. That's cool.
What year was that comic released? The Alan Moore stuff.
Oh,
it was before Watchmen, so like 84.
I would say that's probably right.
Okay. Well, after that comic came out, we had the Return of Swamp Thing movie, which was the sequel to the Swamp Thing movie.
That first Swamp Thing movie I actually liked.
Yeah. You had the live action TV series from the 90s. You had a Swamp Thing animated series. You had a Swamp Thing video game, which I talked about yesterday.
Yeah.
And the recent live action series. And it's interesting because everything was influenced by Moore, except the original Swamp Thing movie. Everything else, if it wasn't for Alan Moore and what he did with that character, I don't think we could have gotten so many property adaptations, I guess.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, and most of them sucked. So there's that also.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
the Snyder stuff was good, but it's you would never hear that and the Alan Moore mentioned within the same breath.
Mm-hmm. Somebody asked, maybe a bad question, but what are you guys' thoughts on Batman being toxic? Is Batman toxic? I didn't know this.
Oh yeah, there was a whole thing by
What happened?
Bleeding Cool.
It was a comic book writer or artist that said that.
Yeah, the guy that created Black Lightning. He hasn't written anything in years. Tony Isabella.
Okay. What did he say? That Batman's
Batman
toxic?
was toxic.
Okay. Okay. Wow.
I think Tony Isabella's irrelevant, and I thought his opinion was irrelevant. I think
doesn't make
he's
sense.
ignorant and uneducated, and I thought his points were poorly thought out and uninformed.
I don't know the story or what he said. I don't know what's going on.
I mean, certain aspects of the fan base can be really toxic, but that's something completely different.
Not toxic.
Yeah. He's a Cape Crusader. Come on.
Yeah, it was not a well thought out argument.
What context is he saying he was toxic? Like he's a bully toxic, and he's somehow objectifying women toxic, or what was his points that he was trying to make?
Gosh, this was last week, so I'm bad on things that aren't 2 minutes ago.
Okay, we could skip it. I mean, it's towards the end of the show anyway.
The gist of it was Batman is oversaturated and is damaging the DC universe as a whole.
I can almost co-sign that. I can kind of agree with that context of it. Like, look at the Black Label. I've been beating the drum about Black Label. It's 95% Batman books, Batman related characters. And I can see what they're saying. There's a lot of Batman stuff on the shelves. You could legitimately open up a comic book store or just a Batman store through Diamond, and you would have inventory forever. You can just fill that store with Batman.
He's a popular character. It's not like they're shoving stuff down your throat that nobody's buying.
Yeah, but I think in maybe the proper context he was trying to say is that maybe he's trying to make a strip mining analogy towards Batman, and they just pump out so much Batman that the more they pump them out, the weaker they're making, the stories or the character. I don't know. I mean, that's what he said. That's kind of the context I'm taking it in, and I can kind of agree with that. There's a lot of like nonsense Batman books out there. There's a lot of Batman, not just Batman like Detective and Batman Outsiders, Batman Dark Knight, not Dark Knight, but Last Night on Earth. But you also have all the spinoff stuff. You got like Justice League. You got like 4 Joker books in Black Label. You got 2 Harley Quinn books in Black Label. You got like another 2 Harley Quinn books in the regular DC universe. It's maybe that's what he's talking about, but I could kind of see his perspective on it.
I don't see how that makes it toxic. There's plenty of other stuff for people to read, and they don't have to read Batman if they don't want to.
Mm-hmm.
Harrow County is going to be back in stock Harrow County 4 is going to be back in stock at IST in 2 weeks. For those of you who are wondering about Harrow County 4, Jeremy Wilson.
Nice.
So, with that, I'm falling asleep here, even though I took an extra Adderall today.
Speaking of falling asleep, I think my kids fell asleep. It's getting kind of late.
It is late.
Yeah, it's super late.
Yeah, for Jess, it's like 2:00 in the morning. Or not Jess, but
no, for
Gio,
it's like practically 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
So, Gabe Matrix, where can they find you?
You can find me. Check out Instagram. Gabe Loves 90s Comics. That's where you can find me. And you can find me here Sundays and Mondays.
A Week in Geekdom. Not only do you have a spiffy logo, you have a T-shirt on, too, with your logo.
Yeah, it's an old T-shirt with an old website that doesn't work anymore.
Oh, well, still, you're representing.
Yeah. You can.
Nope.
Oh, Gabe.
Bye, Gabe.
Sorry. Bye, Gabe. You can find me on my. I was going to say website. You can find me on my YouTube channel, A Week in Geekdom, talking about anime, comics, and a whole bunch of nerdy stuff. I'm trying to do a secret project that's not so secret that involves video games. Don't tell anybody.
Ooh.
I said that.
All right. And you can find me, Omnidog, on Omnidog's Vault on YouTube. I just put out a video today on collected editions that you need to consider buying in November this month,
Nice.
2019. And this is a packed month.
Oh, yeah,
November.
for sure.
This is a crazy month. So it's like a half-hour video, but it's all books that you should consider buying, or at least consider buying. And you can find me on Instagram, where I've put a couple of things up, and I'll be back on that pony right away. Omnidogs_vault. So with that, thank you, Gio, for being on the show with me tonight. And as usual, peace and love. Peace and love.
Bye, everybody.